My internet decided to be a dick. God damn it. I see. It sounds as though you're not upset with me, but rather that my summoning itself came as a surprise. Well, I can assure you that I didn't answer the summon of my own volition. One moment I wasn't here, the next I was. Of course, I am a heroic spirit on humanity's side, and I know about you and Chaldea. But aside from that, I have no clue as to what's going on either. Could someone please explain it to me? Tristan. You can't summon heroic spirits, but you still summoned anyway, got it? Now I see. So this is a lost belt, a hypothetical version of Britain that could normally never exist. I don't know why this lost belt allowed me to be here any more than you do, but I suspect it has something to do with this being the Cornwall shore. I do have close ties to this land after all. And, well, its history may be different. The land itself is still the same, I think. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Sir Tristan is said to have been born in Cornwall, in southwest Britain. That must be why we were able to summon you, or maybe the land itself needed your aid? It could also be that Hakuchi was nervous about exploring a new land. So she ended up summoning Sir Tristan here unconsciously. Either way, having him here with us could be a big help, and it bodes well for the future too. Even if this lost hell is devoid of human heroes, we now know that it's still possible Even with the lost belt devoid of human heroes, we now know it's still possible to summon heroic spirits from proper human history, with strong ties to a given area. Maybe we'll be able to summon Sir Gawain of Orkney, or even Camelot's own King Arthur. You wish to summon King Arthur here directly? I'm not sure that's... No, you're right, that would be wonderful, and knowing him, I'm certain he would be willing to be able to help you. In the meantime, I will of course be happy to offer whatever meager assistance I can. Any Knight of the Round Table would do the same. Master Hakuchi, I know that neither of us meant for this summoning to happen, but rest assured that my bewitching bow is yours to command regardless. From here on, I, Tristan, Child of Sadness, shall be your faithful servant. Now then, allow me to lead the way. I know the southwest corner of Britain like the back of my hand. There's a hilly area just past a few mountains not too far from here. With a little luck, we should be able to reach a high road about 2 hours, shall we, Master? Sound good. Lead the way, Tristan. Let's go, Tristan. 1 hour later. Dot. Sir Tristan, I'm very sorry to say this, but I'm pretty sure we are not lost! Now, I don't blame you for feeling like we are, since we all rely on your eyes so much. But I can assure you we are indeed making progress. In fact, we've covered no less than 4 kilometers by now. The only downside is that we somehow have been able to escape the shore yet. If Sir Bedivere were here now, he'd happily say, "Don't worry about it, Tristan. You just go to sleep. I'll lead the way from here." Then we are lost! I knew it! Also, I doubt Bedivere would be any happier about this than we are. Yes, I suppose you're right about that. Oh, this makes me so sad. If Sir Bedivere would only be straight with me, I would have been happy to play him an encouraging song. Either way, I have a feeling that'd only make Betty mad. Either way, this isn't looking good. Yes, that's true. Perhaps this fog is to blame. I've been laying down bowstrings wherever we go to ensure we don't get turned around, and at some point, the string trail keeps going cold, and not because someone's been cutting it. It's because I've been letting go of them myself. It's almost like I keep forgetting what I meant to do with it just a minute ago. Not the fog! Master, I'm detecting high-density magical entity signals right ahead. I can't tell you any more than that without analysts from the border, but... Meow! They're all attacking us. Get ready to engage, Hakuchi. Be on your guard. Anyone else super mega tired for no reason? I'm tired because I had a crappy week in general, but it's okay. Okay, let's see. So, Mosh needs to be in here. Mosh, where are you, Mosh? Where's Mosh? Well, or did they mean that Mosh wasn't available? Okay, keep it. Please set Mosh as a starting member. Mosh, where are you? I'm blind. Where am I? Oh no, work being a butt. Yeah, work was being a butt. Work also threw out my emergency inhaler in the room this week, so that was not a fun experience. Especially because I went to grab it on the day where our air quality was shit. Because, you know, because of the fire. There you are, Marsh. There you are, Marsh. There you are. Because, you know, so albuterol doesn't expire, but it's happened to me like twice already, where people like to throw out my fucking inhaler because they see that it's been expired for a few years. Yeah, I was pretty badly affected by the bad air quality. I am not allowed to go. Well, not that I wasn't allowed to go outside, just that pretty bad. I know, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why people think it's like, oh, this thing says an expiry date. I should throw it out without asking anybody to see if it's their inhaler or not. Because I work with a bunch of idiots, that's why, sometimes. Hey, same. Yeah. Anyway, welcome, first time Shatter. Welcome to... Uh-oh. Yeah. But yeah, it's part of the workforce, working with morons who think, I could just throw shit away, who cares? If someone might need this, it's clearly expired. So, here's the thing. If albuterol expired, they wouldn't prescribe it. It's in an airtight sealed thing. So it's not gonna expire. It's just a fucking steroid that gets pumped into my lungs. But yeah, if it expired, they wouldn't give it to us because it's only meant to be used if you need it. Some years I may barely need to use it, and sometimes I may need to use it a lot, so you never know when I'll need to use my inhaler. It's like you'd be throwing money down a drain if you threw out the thing every time it expired. Pretty much. Thank you for the follow. I'm surprised how easy they beat part 1, memeing through it with Morgan and Burgerhurst. Bargist. Ayo, one follow. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I too am just probably gonna be fucking memeing around. I'm just glad my Van Gogh finally got some uses. True. Van Gogh getting some use is good. I saw my Joan got used. So there was that. That's cool. I'm not suspicious by these black creatures at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, Tristan! Bye, Mosh! It's like me for real, for real! Oh, I also, did you roll her in one roll? Okay, so so I hate Karen, and Karen knows I don't like her. Karen knows I don't like her. So so both in JP and in English, I was like, look, all you have to do is just hate I told everybody, it's like, all you have to do is just hate the character with a passion, and she'll come to you. And both times I rolled once on those banners, and she showed up. And I'm like, wow, Karen, you just love to torment me. But anyway, that's the moral of the story. You don't, if you only like, if you don't really like a character, they'll show up. But overall, she's a pretty good ruler, though. So now Morgan's banner. I'm glad you got Morgan. I hear Morgan's pretty thing. I only cared for a normal 5 Barghest. Barghest is cool. I got it in. Bro, did I just run him? Oh, yes, I did run him over with the car. I threw 30 quartz at Da Vinci's banner before this started, and I got her. So I was excited for that. I'm saving for Veach. So, I mean not Veach, I'm saving for Konyakasha. I'm saving for Tamamo. The sexy version. Cognac. Stupid jackal and her stupid name. Only pre-planned 4 of the big packs this banner. That's good. Are they gone? Did we kill them? Oh man, they were way stronger than I was expecting. Were those British ghosts or something? I guess we managed to drive them all to gone, but it doesn't feel like we actually beat them at all. I have to agree, their sheer vitality was astounding. I don't think those were ghosts at all. They were so unusual, so steeped in mystics that they almost seemed like... No, never mind for now. For the time being, I must commend you on a job well done, Master. I was concerned when you said you couldn't summon heroic spirits here in Britain, so it's a great relief to see that it's still possible to summon them temporarily for battle. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out too, though it did leave me really tired. Yep, I was watching you. You were definitely using much more magical energy than usual. So we'll need to try to avoid fighting as much as possible since you convert your own vitality into magical energy. I'm also saving for just the X when Koyon gets released, so I'll be rolling the convention center after the FGO panel. Oh, that sounds cool! I hope that goes really well for you. Well, oh no! Mosh, is something wrong? The Black Barrel, no, the whole Orthonax. It's not working right anymore. Whoa. Mosh, are you okay, Mosh? Mosh? Oh shit, the fog is getting thicker. Well, something happened to them? I can sense them close by. No, wait, they're getting further away. This is not good. It's too easy to get separated in this fog. Let me call out to them. What were their names again? I think they were... Wait, what's my name? Tristan? Wait! You with the red hair! Come back! You with the red hair. What was I doing again? No, wait. Who am I? I hate stupid fucking fog! I hope you get no Phantasm 5, Mommy Fox, and 1 multi. Thank you. I hope I too get the mommy milk. Oh, and here I thought I might arrive early. Huh? It's because I took my sweet time? Well, you can't blame me for that. These are my very first guests. It's only right to look for your best for your guests. Besides, I'd say that this girl and her companions made a pretty big mistake too. I mean, no one in their right mind would ever think to go into the nameless woods without any protection. I guess this just goes to show how brave this master of Chaldea really is, don't you think, Blanca? Huh? Am I really gonna trust these outsiders? Yes, I will. I'll trust them with all my soul. Sure, I still had my suspicions up until I saw them in person, but now I can tell. They're the real deal, as crazy as it sounds. They're dead serious about saving the world. Oh yes, and I'm definitely glad I waited for them now. That's right, Blanca. It's timely time for me to get serious, too. Oh, it's this asshole. It seems we got a few local fairies here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a couple too many for me. Fortunately, it looks like they're good-natured sorts, so I'm sure they'll rescue the Chaldeans. In the meantime, I think I'll make my way back for now, and save our fateful encounter for another time. Good luck, Chaldean lass. I suggest you start by getting familiar with Britain's ambience. Oh, and one more very important thing. Whatever you do, don't let anybody know you're human. What the fuck? Here I go to save the day. Wandering around because I'm stupid and I walked into a stupid fae thing. But of course, it's not my fault. I didn't know there were fae. Nobody knew there were fae. Mosh. Where'd he go? Mosh! Holy shit. Oh, good, you're awake. You don't seem to be injured, and I don't think your life's in any danger. But if you're hurting anywhere, please let me know. I still have a lot to learn, but I can at least perform basic first aid. You're... Mosh? Oh, right, that does sound like it's my name. Phew, thank goodness, I was having trouble remembering who I am, too. So my name's Mosh, huh? I like it. It's short, soft, and unique. And hey, if you know that's my name, it must mean we're really friends. I knew it! Anyway, good morning, Hermia. Do you know where you are right now? Where am I? Hermia? Huh? Your name is Hermia, right? I mean, that's what's on your name tag. Apparently we collapsed in the Nameless Woods. Do we know about the Nameless Woods? Fog is so thick here that as soon as you set foot inside, you can never find your way back. The more lost you get, the more you forget, and eventually you won't even remember your own name or who you are. Basically, it's a forest of no return, one of the most dangerous Fae domains in Britain. I wonder what it is we're doing in a place like that. Maybe something really nasty happened to us. You know, like when everybody on your table orders ginger ale, but for some reason you end up getting salt water. Hermia, what's wrong? Why are you holding your head like that? Oh no, did you hit your head in the woods? Do you have a concussion or a fractured skull? No, it's nothing like that. I suspect it's simply that she doesn't know who she is. And it's not just herself. I doubt she remembers you, me, or anything else about this place. I certainly can't. The only thing that I do remember is that I serve her loyally. Even now, I know I would have no qualms about laying down my life to keep her safe. God, it's no good, I can't remember. Please don't strain yourself, my lady. I am Miss Salt's British... Best in class. No, wait, that's not right. Yes, I remember now. My name is Tristram, I'm sure of it. See, it's right here on the Old English of this name. Technically made from Lee. Obviously proud. Oh yeah, you're right. I can barely make it out, though. Indeed, we now know that you are Hermia and I am Tristram, and she is Mosh. Haha, I can say with absolute confidence that we three are trusted companions who wound stranded up together. Super proud. That must be it. What is Old English? So we don't know who we are. We can't even remember where we came from. But we do know that there's something important we need to do. And we must have entered the Nameless Woods to accomplish it in spite of the risks. I thought we were on a shore. Maybe it was a forest? Correct. The only other thing that we know that even among my colleagues, I am peerless, genius, a masterful poet, and a peerless archer. I'm sorry, I can't tell more. I see, so he doesn't know anything. What about you, Mosh? Well, it's pretty much the same for me as it is for you, too. It feels like I lost a lot of belongings. At any rate, what I do know that is that we all collapsed in the Nameless Woods, and when some fairies of this village found us and brought us here. The next question is, why do I know they did that? And slave traders? I think I've heard that there's a big problem these days. Oh man, I don't want to think about it, but if that's what this village is for, then... Hello, are you all awake now? Oh, I'm sorry if I startled you. I heard voices, so... Anyway, the others said I should come fetch you all. I mean, it's going to be a night soon, so, you know. Do you know this person, Hermia? No, not at all. I see. Well, we don't think... She seems to be a good-hearted person, or rather... She totally looks like a fairy from, well, a fairy tale, right? Can you still not move, in case we could talk later? Oh, but if I go back with you, everyone will scold me. Scold me for being useless again. Are you talking about the other fairies from this village? Don't worry, you can go back ahead of us. We'll be right there as soon as we're done talking. We'll be sure to tell the others that you were the one who fetched us. Then I really was useful this time. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please come to the town square when you're ready. Everyone else is here. See you there. There she goes. So maybe we should head outside too? Yes, I guess we should. I'm still concerned, but it doesn't look like staying in here will help anything. Besides, no matter what they ask us, we can honestly say we don't remember a single thing. So at least we shouldn't be suspected of being from a bad city or supporting the wrong queen or anything like that. Question mark, question mark, question mark! Look at all these weirdos! These are the ones that almost died in the woods? God damn, I've never seen humanoids without wings before. I swear, what's the Wind Clan coming to these days? Hehehe. Please don't lump us in with the likes of them. These Fae don't have much of a hint of wing stumps. It must be those criminals who had their wings torn off as part of their punishment. They probably came here while trying to escape Darlington. Pathetic. Just look at their tweaky little limbs. The only thing those things would be good for is firewood. Then maybe we ought to chop them up and make a fire out of them. That'll brighten the night up. This is a full-on dark fairy tale kind of world. Well, let's hear what they have to say first. That's a rule, after all. You there, what is your clan? Your names? Which city do you hail from? What is it that you came here to Cornwall to escape? I'm afraid we can't really tell you. The only thing we know is our names. We don't know where we came from, or why we came here, or what our goal was. Nothing. Are you kidding me? You don't even know which city you're from? Have you gotten a goal, huh? God damn, that's awful. It's terrible. It just ain't right. And here I was hoping we could find a nice ransom out of them. Guess there's only one thing left to do with them now, then. Indeed, now that things have come to this. Yep, only one thing to do. We'll just have to look after them ourselves. You hear that, everybody? We got new friends! What? Okay. New friends, this calls for a celebration. Here's to all the bunch of nameless, worthless failures out here with nothing left to live. We've been strung up, pelted with rocks, and before we knew it, we found ourselves here at the tippy tip of the isle. Nobody likes us, we've all been gone. By tomorrow, even the queen herself won't come to the nameless woods we call home. So welcome, comrades, to Cornwall, the dead-end village. You guys have had a hard life, right? You've already suffered enough, right? If we're all just a bunch of burnouts anyway, we might as well kick back. Oh. Huh? I don't think I could eat another bite. I can't believe this party they threw us welcome us still going into the night. These fairies are so nice. I was so surprised when they say the good conversationalist you are, Hermia. You seemed a little unsure of yourself at first, but then you started talking to fairies from both the Wind Clan and the Earth Clan without any hesitation. Even though everybody in Fairy Britain knows you're supposed to pick one side with. Wind Clan? Earth Clan? Huh? You mean you forgot about that too? Really? That's gonna be a problem. The Nameless Woods only makes you forget yourself. You should still be able to remember the customs you need to know to survive. At least that's what I've heard. What about you, Tristram? Do you remember anything about Fairy Britain or the Land of the Fae? I guess you're in the same boat as Hermia then. Alright, I'll catch you two up. I don't know a great deal about the world, but I've got at least taught the basic. Alright everyone, quiet please. It's time to end today's festivities. I know how you feel, but there's nothing we can do about nightfall. We'll just have to resume the welcome party tomorrow. Guess it just goes to show how time flies when you're having fun. Alright everybody, let's head to our homes. Later, Hermia. Later, Mosh. Later, Faye a few words, Tristram. See the roof over there? That tent's yours. Go ahead and hide out in there until morning. You there, show Hermia and her companions to their dwelling, won't you? Better hurry up. Knowing her, you'll just get even more injured if you take your time. Yeah, don't get carried away and start taking them down any side paths, got it? If you do that, no one will be able to find you guys once night gets here. Yes, I know. I'll be fine. Thank you for giving me this job. If you're following me, everyone, I'll show you back to the tent that's become your territory. Well, good night. Don't worry, this tent may be ways away from the town square, but it's still well within the village. I promise you'll be able to relax and sleep without any forest animals coming in. I just realized I never got her name. Okay, I'm sure you're both tired after talking with many fairies. But I think we should finish our conversation from earlier before we go to sleep. Fairy Britain, as you could probably tell by the name, is the land of the Fae. You do know that much. Yeah, more or less. Good, then next we have the different kinds of fairies. It would take hours to go into all the details that differentiate various kinds of fairies, so for now let's just focus on the broader clans. The clans represent the land of Fae's different races. There is the Wind Clan, the Earth Clan, and the Fang Clan. The Wind Clan, and the Mirror Clan, and the King Clan. Members of the Wind Clan, like Halbormia, are humanoid fairies that look like humans, basically. They're all very rational, peaceful, and you have excellent Fae marking. Members of the Earth Clan, like Opham, are stout, sturdy, and stocky humanoid. They're the hardest working of the clans, so we need their help to make roads and building. Members of the Fan Clan, like Doga, are basically wolves that live in one land. They love to fight, and they're very good at it. That said, that we Fae folk wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the Fang Clan fighting for us. As for the Wing Clan and the Mirror Clans, well, there aren't many rumors about the Wing Clan, so I don't really know much about them. And the Mirror Clan used to be the most popular clan in the Fairy Britain, but then a few years ago they disappeared along with their entire city. What about the King Clan? Huh? Do you really want to know, Herm? The King Clan is the biggest bunch of good-for-nothings of all the land. The only thing they ever make is trouble. Even though there's only one of them left, she looks down her nose at all the clans like she's so much better than us. I mean, who goes around bragging to a sweet, innocent country girl about how her greater life is in the big city? Then there's those flamboyant clothes she wears and all those servants and all her so cool plans for her future. God, I wish she'd just die. The gasp. Sorry, that may not have been entirely fair. Please just forget I said anything. The King Clan is kind of a special case, you see. There's really only one of them. But she's also kind of a, well, protective queen bee type, so welcomes anybody who serves her as a King Clan member in their own right. If you ever have the misfortune of meeting her yourself one day, Hermia, you'll see what I mean. It's obviously pretty much that it's obviously pretty much anyone with eyes. Everything about her, from the way she looks to the way she acts, she just screams, "Yikes! She's a real piece of work. I better not even make eye contact or she'll ruin my whole life." What a different subject. you okay, Tristram? You seem on edge for a while now. That's because I am. No, it would be a stretch to say I'm afraid. I haven't had a moment's of rest ever since we went into the town square. The villagers may have seemed weak, even feeble to the two of you. But while I may lack my memories, I do know that they are to be feared merely by a dint of being Fey folk. Even the Fey girl who showed us the way to the square holds some manner of mystic. They may not have said anything about it, but they have powers far beyond any human. Just remember, it would be an easy thing for these fairies to slaughter us all if they decided to do so. Ah, how terrifying. I guess you must have served in the military at one point, Tristram. I can even imagine two fairies fighting each other. Maybe I could see it for one of those... the soldiers who serve the queen in their castle. But I was taught that fairies always resolve their differences through peaceful discussion, no matter what they may be. Well, I suppose there might be the occasional eccentric exception to the rule. But there wasn't a single fairy at the town square who disliked us. You may be right, I certainly didn't sense any hostility from them. Of course, they're not dangerous at all. They're also peaceful. It's hard to believe. Forgive us. No more prayers. Close your eyes. There's not much fun time left. The veil has fallen, extinguished the light. Today is the ending. Farewell. This day, too, will end forever. Forgive us our sins. It's too late to do anything now, but make sure everything is cleaned up. It looks like it's time for lights out now. Let's pick up the bit back tomorrow. I'd hate for anything to upset them after they've been so welcoming for us. Sounds good to me. I'm pretty sleepy from all that food anyway. Let's see, this must be it. Oh wow, one of those new glass lamps that are all the rage right now. There must be an Earth Clan fairy or two from Norwich here. I'll have to track them down tomorrow. Anyway, good night, Hermia. Good night, Tristram. You know, I was kind of worried when I first woke up, but I'm so glad you two turned out to be good people. Good night, Ma... Huh? Why did you stop? Oh, what's that? You just didn't feel right saying it? I see. Well, that makes sense. You must be a very important name to you. Alright, Hermia. These things happen. Good night. For real this time. Ooh, the plot is thickens. The plot. Good morning, everyone. I've been asked to show you around the village today. Our territory isn't all that big, so it won't take very long. Cornwall is built on the remains of an ancient city. When Tamlin defeated the Lord of Cornwall about 200 years ago, the land cursed through the woods with a fog that would rob the fairies of their memory. The village was abandoned not long after. From there, it became the most dangerous area in all of Britain. Even the Queen wouldn't come near it. Nobody will follow you in here. It's basically a penal colony. Hang on. Who are the Tamlin? Haha. Who are the Tamlin? Teehee, good one. This territory is a home for all kind of outcast fairies. Fae whose roles have ended, Fae who aren't worth anything anymore, Fae who have lost their friends, Fae who lost their purpose. All we could do now is wait for our lives, our fates, to come to an end. Every fairy here is so kind, they'd much rather help each other than compete with one another. But there isn't a place for Fae like that in Her Majesty's Britain. Dying is much better than having members of your own clan laugh at you, or ignore you, or steal from you. So everyone here came to this forest to end things, at least that's what I think. I don't know what to say. Hey, it's Hermia. Man, yesterday was a blast, huh? Anyone who enjoys a good meal such as you two is right in my book. Hope you're hungry, because I'll be bringing plenty more food back with me today. Good day, Hermia. I must say your voice is as warm and full of life as the spring breeze. Why not let your hand at song today? I'll even break out my harp for the first time in ages. Hey, Hermia, let me know if you need any of your clothes mended. I've got some cloth from Norwich left over, and I'm sure you look good in whatever I whip up. Bewildered at the difference in treatment. You certainly are popular, aren't you, Hermia? I mean, I'm in the same boat myself, but I guess you just have that certain, je ne sais quoi about you. I'm kind of oblivious when it comes to that sort of thing, so... Really? I think you're perfectly wonderful too, Mosh. Hermia just has a kind of refreshing aura about her. Her presence alone makes things more fun. But your aura is more warm, bright. I'm not sure what the right word is. I can only say that there's something nostalgic about it. It reminds me of more peaceful times. You're spot on. As a matter of fact, my cheerful nature is the only thing I've got going for me. I've long made up any point to keep smiling, no matter what the circumstance may be. Thank you so much. That's true. There's nothing better than a smile. Alright, let me show you around the rest of the village. As long as you know how big our territory is, you won't disappear the day of endings. Well, that's our village territory. Is there anything else you'd like to know? The Nameless Woods Fox never comes to this village, right? How thick is it outside the village walls? Also, if this village used to be a city, does that mean there's still a road back inside? The fog isn't too thick as long as you don't go deep into the woods, but it won't stop you from getting lost. And the road back inland is completely overgrown now, so it's all impossible to find. I see, then I guess we have to put our minds to it if we ever want to leave these woods. Huh? You want to leave, Mosh? Huh? No, not at all. I'm just curious. You don't want to leave either, right, Hermia? I mean, you came to the Nameless Woods of your own volition, so... I'm not sure. I still have no idea what's going on. I'm winning! Big time! I see, that makes sense to me. I had a feeling that you three were a little different from the other Fae who came here. I was even wondering if maybe you actually ended up lost here by mistake somehow. Well, if there's anything you ever need, please let me know. I'm not much good of anything besides showing fairies around, but I promise I'll help however long it is. It doesn't help get me in trouble. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I've got the lay of the land now. It's just the three of us. Shall we get going, Hermia? Shall we get to it, Hermia? Huh? Oh, silly. You really are an incredible jokester, aren't you? What else could I possibly be talking about in a situation like this besides testing our skills? Now come on, let's head out into the forest for a bit and see how good we are and what kind of tactics we excel at. Magecraft is power, as they say. If you don't use it, you lose it. Mosh? I don't know what this means. What are you talking about? Mosh, I think this is a bad idea. It looks like you're weak to them. Hey, yo. It's true, I do always win. What? Only in your hearts, god dang it.
Yeah. Hi.
Tristan is so extra. Oh no, Mosh, don't die.
Hi.
We won, and no one died. Let's go. Good job, you guys. You did it. I'm sorry, I was so useless. Not at all. I feel just terrible about this. That you have basically no fighting ability must mean that you come from such a high social standing that you don't need to do any of your own fighting, so... Oh my gosh, you're the daughter of one of the clan chiefs, Hermia? And I've been treating you just like anyone else. I'm so sorry, you must think I have no manners at all. Please just forget this happened, I promise I'll be better starting tomorrow. No, I'm the one who owes you an apology. Please don't worry about it, Hermia. I am if anything, I'm more than convinced than ever. I can't remember why, but I know for sure that this is what you're meant to do. I may have been so intimidated by the fairy's sheer physical capability last night I didn't act appropriately, but that won't happen again. I see now that you have the makings of a great leader, like a winning football coach. I even still the sense that you were along here to guide us. Everything will somehow work out soon. Thanks, this golf best in class. Please just call me Tristram. That's right, we're outcasts. A bunch of losers who couldn't even pay the annual existence tax to keep us in our queen's reign. It was just a matter of time until we decided to come into these woods and forget everything we wanted to accomplish. But don't worry, there's no need to be afraid. We may have escaped from the city, but we're still in the same boat. Soon, the calamity will bring everything to an end, and only a few will survive. We may as well live the rest of our days here in peace. We, and all of us from the 6 clans, live for festivities. We're scared of the Queen, we're scared of the Moors, and most of all, we're scared of ourselves. They're all singing in unison now. What a lovely song. A simple tempo to be sure, but there's something strangely invigorating about it. I would think it was improvised if they didn't seem so familiar with it. Well, of course they are. These kind of festivals where everyone comes together, what all Fae live for. It's the only time the Wind and Earth clans set aside their differences. Well, as long as they don't drink too much anyway. There are some fairies who really do get drunk on the atmosphere, I guess. Well, I had enough already, Hermia. No need to hold back, you only just got here. Or was your journey even more harder than we thought? Those marks on your right hand are unusual, but they're still command spells, right? And 3 of them, no less. Damn, you poor thing. Well, don't worry, you can forget all about that. No one here is going to force you to do anything. You did good hanging in there until now, especially for one as twiggy as you are. I'm crying, but why? Come on, you don't have to get weepy on me. No, it's okay, just take as much time as you want. When you get bored, you can help us out with village stuff. What a kind fairy, though. Command spells. I feel like I'm this close to remembering something, but I can't quite get there. It's so frustrating. Okay, everybody, settle down. It's time for tonight. I can definitely tell when it's time, because I'm not drunk. Nope, definitely no drunkenness here. Now go on, it's time to get back to our tents before the beasts come out. Don't blame me if you end up getting eaten alive, Tharnia, Dumbleton. We of the Wind Clan can make it back quicker than anyone. The responsibility of keeping all other orders falls to us, the most beautiful clan of all. I don't see Harbormia just as much as an asterisk because he's sober. Alright, let's go back home so you can be ready for tomorrow's festivities. Tomorrow's feast. Later, Hermia. I'll have to show you how to go around. There's nothing more fun than a good ball game. I guess that's all for today's welcome party, then. Though it sounds like it'll pick back up tomorrow. Indeed, now that I understand we've truly been welcomed with open arms, I'm enjoying myself quite a lot. Even though you still haven't relaxed your grip on that, bow? Yes, well, it seems like old habits do die hard. Apparently, I used to keep my fingers on the tip of my bowstrings even when I was asleep. I swear, between keeping my ears peeled and reeling the wind 24/7, I guess I must have really loved training. Oh well, I'm sure that any habit can be broken eventually, especially since we don't have to fight here. Now come on, Hermia, Mosh, we should head back to our own tent. Ooh, the plot thickens! Hey you, make sure you clean this place thoroughly. We're doing this again tomorrow, remember? Yes, sir. Do you want me to clean up after everyone, right? Of course I do, idiot. What else would I have meant? Can't you do anything with your own? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll do my best. Hold on, was that... Never mind that, Hermia. Let's just head back to our tent. We're still outsiders, after all. We should get a grasp of the situation before we go poking our noses in their business. You wouldn't want someone you barely know telling you how to live your life, right? Even if all the Fae who live here are peaceful, we're still not in a strong position. You've got nowhere to run if something goes wrong. So we need to be extra cautious here. You understand, right? I guess you're right. Great, we can ask about it tomorrow. I'm sure whatever seems off to you now will make sense once we talk to them about it. Progress! Good morning, Hermia. Did you sleep below last night? I'm sorry, I just can't seem to put my heart into it. Hermia. Something about that name just doesn't sound right. It's still a mess out here. What the hell were you doing, you damn good for nothing? I came for the square. Shall we go see what's going on, Hermia? Definitely. This is awful. We can't possibly put on another feast tonight. Why didn't you do anything? You hate Hermia or something? Not at all. It's just... I forgot what I was supposed to do. The next thing I knew, it was morning and you were all yelling at me. Looks like it happened to her again, Doga. Guess we're SOL. Forget it. I should have known better than ask you in the first place. Just go, get lost, and don't ever come back near the village. I don't want to see your stupid face again. Really? Thank you so much for forgiving me. I hope you'll all invite me to the next one, too. What? Oh, hey, Hermia. Yesterday sure was a hoot, huh? Who is that fairy girl? That fairy girl. Hey, what was her name again? Hell should I know? Damn, what was it again? I think she told us when she first showed up. Pretty sure it was Hoa Fu or something stupid like that. What was it? I guess she had a name for hers too. Well anyway, once you start forgetting your own name even without the fog, you're done for. Don't bother about her, Hermia. You don't want to catch her nameless disease. So she doesn't have a name. Is that why you treat her like that? What do you mean? No fairy without a name is worth anything, right? It's not like anyone would miss them if they were gone. Yeah, she doesn't even have a place here. Her tent's outside the village. Yep, our territory just doesn't have room to spare for her, but I will say I'm impressed she's still alive. She might get more banged up every day, but she's still got her arms and legs. Who knows, maybe she used to be some kind of big shot. Not that it's doing her much good now. Guess not even the beasts of the forest got any interest in a nameless meat. Anyway, that's enough about her. Come on, Hermia. I told you we're going to play football at noon today, right? See you at the athletic field. What would you like to do now that you left the athletic field, Hermia? Do you know anything about nameless fairies, Mosh? I do. As the name suggests, they're fairies who have lost their names. While we lost our memories in the nameless woods, sometimes fairies lose their names all on their own. In general, fairies don't age or die like humans or animals. But we are born with a purpose, something that we can lose ourselves in. Fairies who lose that purpose lose their names, and then grow steadily weaker until they die. That's what's happened with that girl. It must have been quite some time since she lost her name. So is it true that she really doesn't have a home here? Well, sure it is. Fairies tend to shun fairies who've lost their names. Honestly, the fact that she's even allowed inside the village speaks volumes about these fairies' generosity. I know what you're thinking, Hermia, but we can't. If we invite her to stay at our tent, it'll really upset the fairies in this village. The best we can do is visit her home and get rid of anything that might be dangerous. We may not be able to invite her to the village where it's safe, but I'd be happy to at least make her home just as safe as the village. I knew you'd come through, Mosh. Huh? Why are you holding my hand? You're shaking my hand to express your gratitude and faith in me, huh? That's a new one on me. But there's something really nice about it. I think I like this custom too, Hermia. They don't even shake hands. She's under attack! There, I've driven the beast back a bit and opened a space for the girl. I swear by my bewitched bow that I won't let her take another step toward her. Thank you, Tristram. I'll take it from here. Hey, you leave her alone right now! Yeah, don't be mean. Don't be rude.
みんなついてきて。負けないぞ。
切り刻む。そこだ。軽やかに奏でました。宝具はよろしい。
パパパパ
死をもって贖いを。殺戮をもって収蔵。
Perodotto. I thank you for the hour of entertainment, but I have to go. Good night, friend. Yes, good night, Sparks. Have pleasant dreams.
切り刻むひねり潰します
I'm not really trying to do an accent, it just happens.
やります。
ではそろそろ切り刻む死をもってあがない
Fail not!
収束
Better not.
ありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげです。
Give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. Cruel though it may be, I made sure to aim for spots that were extra painful. Hopefully this will teach the other beasts that this part of the forest is dangerous. I agree, that seems like the best way to go. At any rate, that was amazing shooting, Tristram. Are you sure you don't remember being a soldier or maybe a hunter? Either way, the king you used to serve must have been proud to have you. Yes, well, I certainly hope so. That's weird. I can't sense any magical energy when he plucks his harp. Does that mean he's from the Wind Clan? But then he doesn't seem to have enough magical energy for that. Anyway, I'm glad we managed to drive them up. Are you okay? Huh? What's going on? Did you do that for me? Yeah, we did. Hermia insisted on checking up on you. Are you alright? Did those beasts hurt you before we got here? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm used to this sort of thing. So, is there anything more I could do for you? I already showed you around the village yesterday. No, not really. I wanted to thank you for all your help yesterday. You were so kind to us that we thought the least we could do is make your home safe from the beasts. That's so nice of you. It makes me so happy. I guess this means I really was useful then. I'm so happy to hear that. It's been so long since I was useful. Oh, I know. I'll bless you with good fortune in return for, I'm sorry, I forgot how to cast blessings. Does this cute pupper have a room on our support list for whale culture? Do I what now? What does that mean? If you mean you wish to be a fan, I am always welcome to fans. I love fans. Oh, you mean you want my support thing? I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I can give my support code. Hang on. That's okay. I don't need anything else. Really? Huh, did I already give you some of the flowers I picked this morning, or did I forget that I did? Oh yeah, Tristan, why don't you go back to the village without me? I'm going to put up a bounded field to ward off other beasts, but it's going to take some time. Oh, well then we'll stay here until you're done too. Those beasts can come in. Hermia and I can protect you while you put up the bounded field. No, that's okay. I can handle those beasts alone if it comes to that. I see. Well, if you're so sure. Is that alright with you, Hermia? If you say so, Mosh. Alright, I'll see you two later then. Have fun with the other fairies. Whoa. There, all done. You won't have to worry about the beast coming out for you here anymore. Well, at least for a few weeks anyway. It's only magecraft, not sacrament, so it won't last forever. But at least for the few weeks, you'll be able to rest easy knowing you're safe. Magecraft, the mysterious power the Queen uses. I didn't know you could use it too, Mosh. Is using magecraft the hot new thing that the outside world now? I don't know about that. I mean, half of my magecraft is stuff I taught myself. Besides, that stuff's kind of why I ran away in the first place. I mean, me save Britain with magecraft like this? That's just not possible. Mosh? I'm so sorry if I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't be, that was just a bad habit of mine. You're not the reason I was feeling sadder now. Do me a favor and just forget about it, please. More importantly, I think it might be better if you moved away from that village. It's not the other fairies' fault necessarily, you're just not a good fit for it. What about Salisbury? No wait, that's very hostile. Wind fairies with damaged wings there. How about Norwich? They say fairies and humans live there side by side. And who knows, if you find a human who's a good fit for you, maybe you'll find a new purpose too. Thank you, but I'd rather stay here. Even if I did find a new purpose, it still wouldn't have a name. I think I must be exhausted. Nothing ever goes right for me, no matter what I do or help I receive. I must have been so despondent with myself that I even forgot the most important thing of all, my name. So, I don't need to go anywhere. Here, nobody will be angry at my old self. Here, nobody will blame me for being a terrible fairy who's wasted her life unable to fill her purpose. But I am really sad. Not because of the other fairies in the village hate me, but because I can't remember my purpose anymore, or my name. I see, I guess not having a name really is a terrible thing. In that case, what about this? I just came up with an idea right now, but... Thank you, Mosh. This is the happiest I've been in my whole life. Oh, come on, now you're just being nice. I see, then I'm happy you're happy. Still, don't forget, this is our little secret. If the villagers find out, we'll both get in trouble. I'm sure they say something like, even a village of outcasts has rules. Or Cornwall doesn't need any weird made-up customs. That's true, you might not know it looked by him, but how Blamia actually used to be an aide to Lady Aurora. Even now, he still admires the elegant fairy way of life. I really love that about him. I feel the same way. He might act high and mighty, but I could tell right away that he really cares about the village. Oh gosh, I didn't realize we've been talking for so long. I better get back to the village. I'll come again tomorrow, okay? In the meantime, enjoy your peaceful night's sleep. I will. Bye-bye, Mosh. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Huh? Ow, what was just happened? Why does my right eye hurt so much? Where's a puddle I can use for a mirror? There. What's going on with my eye? I see. So I've turned dark. I guess I'm done for now. And just when something finally worked out for me, too. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 3, 8, 7. Done. Search. And friend request. There you go. I slept like a baby last night. Good morning. It may be a shame not to have a banquet, but there is an upside. We got to bed earlier. So what would you like to do today? If you don't have anything particular in mind, I'd like to go outside the village again myself. First, I need food. I'm really hungry. Huh? You're hungry? Good morning, Hermia. I'm sorry we couldn't give you a welcome you deserved last night. Fortunately, we should be able to make up for it tonight, but I do hope you're looking forward to it. Is something wrong? You don't seem like yourself. Sorry, I didn't have anything to eat yesterday, so I'm really hungry. Huh? You're hungry because you didn't have anything to eat? Haha, don't be ridiculous needing to eat. It's not like you're human or some... Wait, you're serious? You know, now that you mention it. Oh my, I can't believe it. I never thought such a thing could be possible. Halaburmia? Everyone, I have big news. Hermia is human! We have an unregistered human with us! Huh? Come on, it's too early for this number. There's no way a human would be here of all. I'm not joking. Take a look at Clus. It's not that her wings are torn off. She never had them to begin with. Hurry, come quick. We can't let her out of the woods. Oh my goodness, I feel terrible about this. If only I'd realized sooner. Now I'm even more sorry we didn't give you the kind of welcome you deserve, Hermia. But don't worry, we're going to make it up for that right now with a really, really fun welcome party. Huh, what a wonderful day this is. Let me see. Oh wow, you're right. Hermia really is human. A human? A human, hooray! No wonder being around her made us all so happy. This is great. Now we'll never have to worry about turning into Moors. Huh? Oh no, I almost forgot. Be careful, Hermia. If you tell them you're hungry... Oh, I'm too late. Are you human too? You are, aren't you? You don't have wings or command spells. How about the guy with the harp? Is he human? No, wait, he's a fairy. That's right, he didn't eat anything, but who cares? Just put him up with the others. It's easier this way. Here, Hermia, Mosh, Tristram, allow me to show you the best spot in town. From now on, you'll be square right in the middle of the town. So much to do. I don't know where to begin. Whoops. Everybody knows. Well, it's been half a day since we were packed in this tent without so much a word of explanation. How's the food they've been bringing you every hour, Hermia? It's really good, but I'm not hungry anymore. We're not allowed to go out, and there are fairies guarding the tent and ships. This isn't a welcome party, we're prisoners. Do you know why this has happened to us, Mosh? Because Hermia is human. Thinking about it now, I was a little surprised myself to see how much you enjoyed that fruit. I should have realized it then, but I haven't seen many humans either. Are you a fairy, Mosh? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm a fairy, but I also feel like I've been called human-like at one point or another. But never mind that now. Right now, we need to focus on the situation at hand. You might think they're giving Hermia a well reputation now, but it's only going to heat up as the time goes on. Really? Even more than this? Yes, really. You see, humans are very important sources of sustenance for fairies. Just having a human nearby makes them happier, almost like a mental balm. But these days, the human population is carefully managed by the Queen, leaving lower-class fairies without any humans for themselves. In fact, the fairies of this village wound up here because they didn't have any humans. So, if nothing else, I'm sure they take good care of you, Hermia. But... yay, humans in the village. And not defective ones like the rebel army or ones made for the Queen. Of real high-quality humans. This is so great. We'll have to keep them safe so they don't get hurt. We'll have to figure out what they eat, too. They say you can't just give them nuts and fruit. Humans like meat, right? So we'll have to hunt some meat in the woods. Man, I'm so jealous of the guards. I can't wait till it's my turn. I just want to be near them. I want to make them laugh, make them uncomfortable, make them cry. I want to comb their hair, pull off their fingers, and skin them alive. Too bad there's only 2 of them. Not fair that Harmonia gets to decide who goes first. We'll never get a piece of them that way. I know I'm gonna miss out. Yeah, I wish we could just chop them into pieces and share with everyone. I'll take the left eye, you can have the right. Yeah, and I'll take the ring finger and you take the middle one. Yay, that way everyone can get a piece. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? It's not your turn yet. Go back to your tents and don't try anything with Hermia. You should have seen her off the athletic field. She used her head to score a goal. Her head. I've never seen anyone play football like that. She really is entertaining, lass. As long as she's around, we're gonna have fun like that with every... You talk too much, Doga. We don't need talkers. We can't help ourselves. There's only 2 of them. Only 2 of them. Let's chop them up and share them with everyone. Just chop them up and share with everyone. But we're the only ones who are going to get the share. The Fang Clan's going to help them all to themselves. The Earth and Wind Clans talk too much. Let's get them before they get us. Uh-oh. Is that fighting? I'm not sure why, but the fairies seem to be fighting amongst themselves now. I suspect it has something to do with the different clans wanting to keep you all to themselves. This is why it's important now, though. They're obviously not safe here. We need to leave right away. But where would he go? Let's head inland. Once we go through this village, we can make our way to the hilly area. From there, there's a highway, and once we get there, we can think about where we go next. But first, yes, we do need something about the guards inside. Unfortunately, I doubt that you and I alone will be any match for them. Remember, these fairies are all very powerful. There's no way a human could... Oh, good, you're all still okay, thank goodness. I noticed something was off in the village this morning, so I've been keeping an eye on things from afar. It's awful out there. First everyone was yelling at each other, and now they've started fighting. Harabome was doing his best to calm everybody down, but I don't think it worked. Hey, keep an eye on things near your tent. Don't let anyone near it. I know we killed all the Wind Clan bastards, but there's still fangs out there. Ain't no way we're letting those veggie lovers take the humans away from us. We've got to divide them up both evenly among the Earth Clan. It's no use, Hermia. They're not the fairies you know anymore. They're being driven by their bloodlust. Come with me. I can get you go through the weak stitching cloth where I snuck in. You don't want to go out in the woods, right? Then please trust me. I know a way inland. Now come on, hurry. Those are Earth Clan fairies? They look nothing like they used to. Oh, how this saddens me. What should I do now with the devil? Stop that, Tristram. You can't play your harp now. They'll hear us. Did you just hear something? Maybe one of the Wind Clan bastards survives. Cless and Glam, go kick it out. The rest of us will head to the tent. Crush their legs first. That'll keep them from running. Oh crap, we gotta get out of here now! I'm so sorry, my fingers moved before I realized what I was doing. Anyway, yes, we need to get out of here, the village. It'll bring up the rear. This way, everyone, please, follow me. Yes, this is it. Once you cross those hills, you'll be far enough inland. Are you all okay? I know we've been running non-stop. Indeed, there were 2 fairies after us, but it seems we lost them across the first hill. We must have gotten lost in the fog. I guess it's all the time you spent living outside the forest must paid off. Thank you for showing us the way. You've been a huge help. But are you sure about this? Now that you've helped us escape, doesn't that mean you can never go back to the village? Yes, it does. But please don't worry about that, Mosh. My home is safe now thanks to you. So please, don't worry about me. You need to leave the forest as soon as possible. Go, quickly, before the villagers find you. I have to put more distance between you and them. Am I? I see. We're almost there now. I can smell the wind now. It smells just like the good old Salisbury earth. Soon we'll be out of the woods, not much longer. Ah, beautiful Britain. You haven't changed a bit. You're just as I remember you when I had a name. Almost there, just a little more. I see the slope up ahead. That must be the last hill. Once we cross it, we'll be out of these woods. Thank you. We could never have made it this far without... What's wrong? Oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you hurt? Why don't you take a little... Shut up. Just shut up! Don't touch me. Don't touch me! It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so damn much. It's been hurting for all these hundreds of years I've spent alone. They kept forcing me to do things I couldn't do. 100 years of endless frustration. Nobody ever helped me before. No one ever noticed me before. So why did you have to be so kind to me now when it's already too late? Idiots, you're idiots. Have you really not figured it out yet? I tricked you. The only reason I brought you out here so I could keep you all to myself. Why else would I be doing this? Why did I? Get ready, Tristram. Hermia. She's not a fairy anymore. She's Morv now. Just a thing that can no longer speak or listen. It's a dark sludge that fouls this world by existence. It's Britain's curse and it's death to fairies.
Minna, ついてきて。もうやります。負けないぞ。突破します。立ちはだかるなら。なんだ。覚悟しろ。今のうちに準備。運命ですから。
吠えても無駄です。
Spoopy fairies。
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても、私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けて、アラウンドカリバーン。戦いですか。 もちろん。
ではそろそろ吠えても無駄です。
ここで
How long have I been playing? Since release. And when I mean since release, I mean since release from the JP server. I actually played in Japanese before it came out, so I have a bit of a 2-year head start on everybody. I actually stopped playing the Japanese version right as this thing, right as Avalon actually came out. Ah, so we are both veterans of watching all of our characters die constantly. Whoops. Oh, thank God. Be careful, Hermia. She's not done yet. But she's not trying to attack anymore. Is she trying to tell us something? Pardon me. I hope you don't mind. I didn't want to make you three put her out of her misery. As I know the wars well, I thought I should be the one to do what was necessary. Sorry about that. You're free now. May you find peace in your next life. No way, you're... Hey there, Hakuchi. Nice to meet you. Sorry I took so long to get here. Then again, I guess that's pretty confusing too, judging from the look on your face. A king doesn't typically introduce himself, but none of the attendants are here, so I suppose I don't have much choice. I am Oberon, a heroic spirit summoned here by humanity. I am one of the only servants in this Lost Belt who's destined to help you. Most people know me as Oberon, the Fairy King. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I know how this ends. I know how this ends. I know how this ends. No. Not cool. Not cool. Oh no, I lost Da Vinci and Mosh, and this isn't Mosh. This is Arturia. Yeah, Oberon is no. No. My name's Hakuchi, and yours is... Indeed, you are Hakuchi, Master of Chaldea. And I am Tristan, Knight of the Bearded Blue and the Child of Sadness. At least I finally remember everything. As for you, Mosh, your name's not actually Mosh. Oberon. Not Merlin? Merlin. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just, not exactly who I was expecting, but you look so much like someone I was thinking about that threw me off for a moment. At any rate, I remember who I am now, too. My name is Castor. Altria Castor. Oh, but that's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Really, Castor was just my name in the village I'm from. Please call me Altria. I'm relieved to see you got your names back. Now it's better hurry or you'll get caught in the fog again. Go on, get going. See those trees over there? That's your goal. First, you should see what Britain is really like. After that, we'll have plenty to talk about. What Britain is really like. I agree. Let's go, Hakuchi. It's time you saw the Twilight Island, home to so many fairies. Utopia of wind, earth, and life, blessed by the song of rain. The Isle of Britain. It's a trap! Wow. Cool. God dang. Fog is gone. Let's go. Avalon Lepe fragment. Meanwhile, several days after she got separated from Hakachi, the girl managed to make it out of the nameless woods on her own ahead of the others. Was it the difference in her innate servant abilities, simply a stroke of good luck? Neither. In fact, she was simply swept along by the moor's current and unceremoniously spat out elsewhere. The outcome speaks for itself. Deprived of her strength, her equipment in pieces, she could only collapse under the highway. This is bad, very, very bad if she stays here too long. See, what'd I tell you? I knew there'd be one or two of them around this time of year. Check it out, a premium wind fairy. This'll keep us fed for a whole winter. She'll be easy picking for the slave hunters who prey on fairies who wander out in the woods. Oh, I get a collar for her when she wakes up. I don't know who she is, but it won't matter once we sell her. We'll make a bundle and she'll get a nice warm bed and someone to, keep her company. Now that's what I call a win-win. A wolf! There's a wolf here! But fortunately, fate had other plans for her. No wonder she's my favorite. The fluffy guy next to her is Sage Grim, the White Fang. Those things won't get near her, not with him around. Oh crap, she's awake and she looks really strong too. We're dead! Who are you? No wait, why was I collapsed to the ground? Phew, she doesn't remember anything. Oh, hey there, young lady. We were just, you know, a group of kindly caretakers. It's our job to help any fairies who collapse on the side of the road. Yeah, that's it. We're here to help you. Now go on, get in the cart. The latest model from Norwich is better than walking. One of us pulls while the other two smile. That way two can relax and only one has to work. But hey, don't worry. We're a valued guests. We'd never make you pull the cart. Now, which we're gonna call you? Say, what do you think of Venice Brothers? Doesn't that sound like a great name for her? You mean we got no go with Urchin like usual? Well, I guess it's a bit change of pace, wasn't hurt. Sound good to you, Anise? Now go on, try up and get hold on if you need. Besides, you don't want to be laying out on the ground too long, or giant, odd, goggy caterpillars might eat you up. Okay, thank you. Whoa, what's with all the metal? She's got an iron shield, iron armor, and what's this, a canister? Damn, you think she's one of the Queen's Knights, seeing as how she's got all those weapons? You guys sure this is a good idea? What if the Queen kills us? Ha, you still big scaredy cat, aren't you, Wag? Don't worry about it. Even if she is one of the Queen's Knights, who cares? Doesn't matter if she can't remember anything. Yeah, what's gonna happen if she doesn't even know her own name? And if she doesn't have a place to call her home, what's wrong with taking her to a new one? As a merchandise, of course. Three fairies exchange a knowing look and a cackle. And so, she and all her things wound up the cart with not a clue with who she is. The cart begins heading north towards Gloucester, beginning another separate journey. But all that aside... Hey, that wolf's still following us. What do we do, brothers? You really don't want to mess with his like. They say if you kill one, you become a more. Well, guess we'll have to let him tag along too. Maybe we can even sell him off along with the girl. Don't worry, these fairies won't be having much luck as long as her intimate fairy friend is around. Let's go! To the plains! To Salisbury! So British. Beautiful, isn't it? It is the center of the British Lost Belt. See the ominous castle-looking thing over there? That's Camelot. These days, Britain is divided into north-south regions, and Camelot sits between them. Most people live here in the southern central area. The four main cities in the region are Salisbury, the great cathedral, Norwich, the great port town, Gloucester, the city of fashion, and Oxford, the great dining hall. Each city is run by a head of a fairy clan. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Do you know where Mosh and Da Vinci are? Huh? I see. So there were others Chaldea with you. I'm very sorry, but you were the only one I managed to find. And as you can see, it's just me right now, so tracking you down was the best I could do. That leads nicely to my next point. Can you tell me what this Mosh of yours looks like? As long as I know what she looks like, I can have Blanca look for her. Blanca? Who's that? Didn't you just say you were alone? Alright, here, let me introduce you. It's a moth! Pretty cute, right? I talk with her a lot. I guess you could call her my friend? Anyway, she's very neat, very smart, and above all, she's a hard worker. If anyone can track down Mosh, she can. Okay, now that it's settled, how about we start by sharing all we know with one another? Tell me your story, and I'll tell you mine. It's a trap. It's such a trap. It's a trap. And you know the rest. I see, so you've conquered 5 lost belts thus far. And while you weren't originally planning to come to Britain, you, Mosh, Leonardo, and Tristan wound up coming here to investigate this collapse. But then after the 4 of you landed here, you got separated in the Nameless Woods. That's unfortunate. No, I'm sorry, I couldn't be more helpful. I had no idea you were the only one lost. If only been more attentive back then, I could have tracked you down Mosh and Leonardo as well. But I was so excited about finding you that I forgot all about everything else. So you were the one I saw at the beach before I lost consciousness. For the time being, there's one thing I should check out. Mosh is your contracted servant, right? Then you should have magical energy connection with her. If it's still active, then we at least know she's alive, even if we don't know where she is. How about it? Can you check up on that for us? The connection's still alive! Great, then all we have to do now is find her. And Leonardo's a servant too, right? Then I'm sure she's still alive and kicking too. Fortunately, these fairies here can't tell the difference between their fellow fae folk and servants. So as long as they're not human, they shouldn't be too much danger. So let's just stay calm and trust them to handle themselves. Next, Ultra, there's something you'd like to say to me? And no, not right now anyway. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything I just heard about Chaldea, proper human history, the Lost Belts, and so on. Haha. Although, I'm getting back to servants, heroic spirits. Is that like humans turning into fairies after they die? And you said both you and Tristan are servants yourself? That's right. If you want to know more about heroic spirits and servants, I'm sure Hakuchi would be happy to fill you in on the way. Between a resident of the Lost Belts like you and a master from proper human history who's a guest in this world, you should be able to catch up with each other with almost everything. On the way, you said. Does that mean you have a destination in mind, Oberon? I do indeed. When you're trying to track someone down, a big city's your best bet. And besides, you and Hakuchi both need to get used to the way things work here in the Fairy Britain. So our next stop is Salisbury, the biggest city in the south. There you'll find food, clothing, shelter, everything we need, really. It's just about a full day's walk from here, and I know you've been up all night, but do you think you can make a trek? Let's go! Good answer. You definitely got spirit, but you also tempering with a healthy dose of cool-headedness. I like that. Salisbury, huh? What should I do? It might be kind of dangerous to go back now. But I also can't leave Hakuchi to fend for herself. Plus, I don't care what this Oberon says. He really seems a lot like Merlin. Would it be okay if I came along too, Hakuchi? I know I mistakenly went by Monster's name for a while there, but I want to know more about you and about, oh right, proper human history. Oh, I'm sorry, I just assumed you'd be coming with them. Right, of course not. Oh gosh, what am I even saying? Of course you wouldn't want a country bumpkin like me tagging a You're shaking my hand again. That mean it's okay? Of course, I'm glad to have you with us, Eltria. Arturia. Ah yes, now that we have a lovely friendship. I was definitely on pins and needles back in Cornwall, but it seems not interfering with the right choice after all. In fact, in theatrical terms, I believe this is part where we say, now that the actors are in place, the real story can begin. Chaldea alone won't be enough. The Child of Prophecy alone won't get there in time. So we need both to defeat the mighty Morgan. Whee! Child of Prophecies! Woo! And that is where I'll be calling it a night. 2 hours of reading is about all I can take. Jesus Christ. Natsu sure knows how to write a story, doesn't he, huh, guys? I would like to remind everybody that Natsu is responsible for the entirety of Avalon, and that is why it is ridiculously long. That's why they forced him to chop it up into 3 parts instead of 2. Yeah, like Natsu, you gotta make it. You can't release all of everything in 2 things. It's not gonna work that way. Natsu, please. Meanwhile, the Mad Lad is also working on the Tsukihime remake and everything else. I can't even believe he's not even finished with that. He got, what, 2 routes done, and now he's working on a bunch of others for DLC. Doki Doki Arimasen. Alright, anyway, I was thinking about raiding someone, but I don't have anyone available currently. Oh, you want my friend code? Hang on. Alright, I'm doing this all for you guys because as you can see, I don't really follow a lot of people. Alright, so here you go. Here's my user ID. Right here. And anybody in the audience who also plays Faker in Order, now is the chance you got. You can add me, and you can get access to all of my cool servants. Hang on, I'll type it out in the chat for you. Or not. You got it. You got it before I can do it. Hello, Essep. Anyway, let me get my... In fact, let me get my... port set up. Whoop. Later. Don't worry about that. Hang on. Oh, boy. Pain in my butt. Of course you want to update right now. Why wouldn't you want to update right now? At least it happened right at the end and not while I was playing, right? Alright, let me... Boop, 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 boop. Support setup. Anyway, you too! That's my event team. Let me... Will you please let me do the thing? You too could borrow one of these amazing servants. Hang on, let me change it to a better no, it's still my best berserker. Any one of these guys, any one of these. Any one of these, any one of these. I also switch them out from time to time. Let's see. What do I got in here anyway? A lot of people. No, maybe I should switch her to Karen. Karen seems like a more... Or is Jean a better option? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, want to see my... Anybody want to see my... Didn't even look at my cultured list. It's alright, I bet it's cultured. I believe you. Anyway, want to take a look at my... Let's take a look at my servants before I...
Yeah.
So I got, guys, I got these guys. I got these. I've got a bunch of... I've got BB. I have taken very good care of my Nero. Because Nero is my top waifu, and that's why she's the one... That's why Bride Nero is the only one grailed to 100. Let's go. Let's go. But anyway, I've got... Hang on, let me go all the way down. I did a roll. And I got Da Vinci. And I got... I always do this, I'm stupid. Your Nero is my Bargus, yes. Pretty much. Nero is my waifu for lifeu, my ride or die. I have 3 Nendoroids of Nero. And you're like, how is that humanly possible? I don't know, I just did it. I got Bargus over here. At least if I'm remembering right, that is Bargus, right? I don't know. I forget. I forgot. There's too many characters now, you know? Anyway, so I was thinking we should just do one roll, because why the frick not? I like throwing away coins. Too many, but I must go to the bathroom and get ready for work. Understandable if you want. I'm gonna do one roll before I leave, since I feel like this is what most people watch streams for, is to people to throw their money down the coin. So let's do one roll. And I will be stopping for the night. I stay for roll. All right, let's go. Roll, 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 roll. What do we get? Well, we got a servant. Let's go. One roll, just 130 roll. We got a rider. Sakura special bento. One strike. No regrets. Oh, it's that guy. I know who he's from. Gross. And we're rolling, 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 what? Rolling, 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 what? I mean, I doubt I'll get anything good, but you know, it's fun. The same CE in a row? That's hilarious. That is so, that's funny. Oh, serve it. Let's go, serve it. Look, what do we get? 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 We got a... Cool, cool, then let's go. Still rolling. Oh, another servant. It's an archer. Hey, it's William Tell. Cool guy, cool guy. And we're rolling. Oh, but it's another servant. It's a berserker. We live, Willy Yelly. Lubu. Ah, the guy who destroys everybody's video game. No! Oh god, that woman scares the shit out of me. Oh, not little Ronnie. Oh god. As a Fate Extra. So, rip indeed, scammed rules. Yeah. Well, that's okay. I had fun. I had fun. Alright. I'm going to be ending stream now. I'm not going to be raiding anybody because, like I said, I don't have anybody who's live that I can raid or that I feel comfortable raiding. I'm a nervous dude. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Thank you. I had a lot of fun tonight. I will be back. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a Discord. I only have like a personal Discord that I use to do collabs with people. Yep. Thank you all. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow night with a book club. We will be reading more of Fate. No, not Fate. We'll be reading more of Rewrite. And then we may be back again on Sunday. The MP gang is going to be taking on the Crystal Towers. We're going to be helping a friend get through his first... Well, technically not his first time of Crystal Towers, but we're getting his main character through the... Isn't this mostly reading, though? Yes, it is. You might say that I'm a bit of a visual novel streamer. And I don't know if that does good for analytics or getting people to come watch me, but hey, what matters is I'm having fun, right? That's what really matters. You're all just stuck with me. I'm sorry. I'm also usually a VTuber, but since I'm using my phone, I couldn't use my model. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Thank you all again for joining me. I suck at goodbyes when I'm by myself, and I don't have anybody to raid, but thank you. Everybody go to work if you have to go to work. Go to bed if you have to sleep. Eat some food if you need to eat it. Alright? Alright, okay. Bye-bye!